Well, hello there. And this is Auntie. And I am here to do my review of Love After Lockup, Season 3, Episode 57. I plead the fifth. Like, who's pleading the fifth? Let's get started.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie. Everybody needs
with a whoop whoop and a boop boop
auntie
boop.
that
You can make this up.
Now you know that these are some crazy motherfuckers.
everybody needs a sweet old auntie.
So why even bother?
Aunties and lies, sweet old auntie. Aunties that way. Are you okay? Are you okay?
Well, hi, everybody, and welcome back. And this is Auntie. If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And to all of my new subscribers, thank you all so much for joining the family. And to all of my nieces and nephews who have been here with me for the long haul, thank you all so much for your continued support. I want to recognize our new member. Let me roll on up. Thank you so much, Marie France Laporte. Okay, for the membership. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the family, boo. So great to see you. Shannon was here. She said, I can't wait. I'm coming up in here hours early. Okay. Yes. Monique said, honey, yes, finally. Okay. All righty, y'all. It's so good to see everybody. I know you all have missed me. I took a couple of days off to just do some things. Okay. Yeah, I just needed to revamp, spend time with certain people and all that kind of jazzy kind of stuff. And I'm back, bitches. Okay, I'm back. So, y'all, if I had to rate this episode of Love After Lockup, Season 3, Episode 57, I plead the fifth, I would rate this mofo a C minus. Okay. Yes, I would. Okay. Hey, Napa. Hi, everybody. I'm so glad to be back with y'all. Y'all like my new little hat I got on. Okay, this little hat is trying to give some life. Okay, it's just trying to give some life. All right, and so we're just going to try to help it give some life. I was like, I'm not pulling no edges on. I'm putting my wig right on. I said I'm putting it right on, and y'all gonna deal with it. Okay. So you said you gave it a D? Okay. All righty. Okay. So anyway, y'all, let's get started. The first couple that I want to talk about is Shawn and Sarah. If this wasn't the worst editing that I have ever seen, I guess, well, no, it hasn't been the worst, but it's in the top 5 at least. Because when we see Shawn and Sarah, first they in the winter. Okay, they in the dead of the winter. Then they in the heat of the summer. And I just wish they would tell the story the way the story is being told. I mean, just be real about the situation and don't try to make it appear that she left after her and the daughter had moved in. So, of course, we know that Sarah's mom doesn't care anything about Shawn, right? She believes that her daughter needs to spend her time with her. And I believe that. I believe that she needs to give more time, care, and attention to her daughter. But nevertheless, she evidently has fell in love with Shawn. Maybe Shawn is serving it up, swerving it up. But she has made a decision that she's going to be with Shawn. And so she talks about, her possibly moving in and all that kind of stuff. And so the two lovebirds are in their confessional and they're talking, about their relationship and all of that kind of stuff. And then the producer asked them whether or not they wanted any more kids. And so, of course, Shawn is like, I ain't opposed to it really, but I mean, at this point, I got a whole basketball team. And, I don't really, really, if I don't have to, like I ain't trying to. And so, of course, Sarah was sitting there like, excuse me, I just got to go. So, of course, we know she's a runner, she's a track star. And she, of course, leaves and she has a conversation with Shawn on that infamous deck. What is going on with the deck? And so they have a conversation on the deck and everything. And, she's crying because Shawn said that. And, of course, she wants more children. She said that her and Shawn had talked about having more children and all of that. So she just couldn't understand why Shawn answered the question the way he did. And Shawn was like, bitch, I ain't understanding. Well, we know that Shawn understood everything that they were saying to him. So Shawn alleges that he did not understand, what they were saying to him. And so he misspoke and he answered it wrong. And she was like, no, say what you have to say. That was in your heart for you to say, Shawn. It is what it is. And so Shawn was like, yeah, I guess it is what it is, right? And so, the next thing we know, come summertime, she's moving Shawn into the house. Moving into Shawn's house with her daughter. Now, I watched Shawn try to be, he's trying to be this wonderful stepfather, but he's not a real father. Shawn has, 6, 7 kids that he barely sees. He makes them shop at the thrift store, but yet and still he goes and buy this girl some wooden bunk beds that look like she out in the wild blue yonder. Okay, I don't know if the little girl is accustomed to camping or what it is, but I just was like, why didn't he get her a princess bed? This is a little girl. Why would you get her a log cabin? I couldn't, I don't have no understanding, and I guess because Shawn don't have no understanding, because y'all know he's slower than a mother, okay? So I just, I just was like, okay, he got her a little log cabin. But anyway, the little girl was happy. He, tweaked the lights and he gave her some little purple pinky lights and stuff like that. That was cute. But the bed don't match, okay? It doesn't match. And I was like, this mofo is slower than slow. Now, of course, we all know that the truth is out is that Sarah is pregnant. So now kids Shawn with all these other kids, he's got 2 more kids that he's adding to his family. And, when she said something, she was like, go back to Kelly and all this kind of stuff. Bitch, don't bring Kelly up. Kelly ain't did nothing to you. She ain't said nothing to you. We ain't seen her film reading you or anything like that or calling you dumb. Kelly is just as dumb with Shawn as Shawn is with Kelly. And really, Kelly is the one who is the winner here. Okay? Don't ever get it twisted. Don't think that you got the prize because you got Shawn. Because Shawn is not the prize, Bookie. He's not. I told you. I said it. Okay? I said what I said. He is not the prize. And so for her to bring up Kelly's name, I thought was a little disrespectful. And I was like, I'm going to go ahead on at this moment and be Team Kelly because you don't have to bring her up. She ain't got to do with this. Okay. So at the end of the day, she already stayed with Shawn past the comment and she's, pregnant by him. So she got, exactly what it was that she wanted out of this situation. The next person that I want to talk about, and I hate to talk about her, is Brittany. Yeah, I got to talk about Brittany. So Brittany is putting Ray in his prison blues. Every time this mofo wants to put something on, he's always got to dress the way that Brittany wants him to dress. The one time that Ray decided to put an outfit on when he was going over to his cousin's house, she had something to say about it because she, I guess, could not control the narrative of all of this. I did not appreciate the fact. You know what? Hold on, y'all. I want to be in my jail cell. Okay, stripes and zebra. All right. Mm, do I want to be in my jail cell? Yeah, I want to be in my jail cell. So anyway, when he went to go to his cousin's house, he decided what he wanted to wear, and she thought that that was inappropriate. And because he was wearing light colors, okay, not the prison blues, she got mad at him and thought that there was going to be some chicks over there. Now she's taking him to go and meet one of the most important chicks that he's ever going to meet in his life, which is her mama. And then she wants to put him in prison blues and says that the pants that he had was too busy and she didn't want her mother looking, at the prints. And I'm thinking to myself, why is the mama eyes down there? The mama don't need to have her eyes up here. Mama, lift your head. Lift it up, mommy. Well, you don't need to see no prints. Just look at these prints, okay? Mommy don't need to be looking. Like, why would his mother pay attention that his pants is stripy? Okay, is she looking for like a lump in it? She want him to get the lumps out? I just was like, this is a little bit too much. I mean, I don't think she mean what she's saying, but this is what Auntie was saying. Y'all let me know down in the comments if this is what y'all was saying. So anyway, she her mother and them come over and she says, and she's like, ding dong, the Avon lady's coming. And so mama come up in there and I said, bitch, what is going on with mama? Now, mama, we're not gonna talk about the wig because look at this one. Okay, so we're not gonna go there and be talking about nobody's wig. But what we are gonna say is, mama, why did you have on turquoise blue and then black pants? With the holes in them. I was so confused. I said, who from the staff made a decision that mama needed to wear a jacket? The jacket didn't match anything that mama had on. The lipstick didn't match. Like nothing matched on mama. So I was like, where was the wardrobe specialist, bitch? Okay, but we're not going to even talk about, like I said, we ain't talking about hair because, okay, so we ain't going to go there about nobody hair. But mama, that wig though, that wig was leaning a little bit to the side. It was a little bit too fluffy. You know what I'm saying, mama? I don't know if it was a 2 twist and you made it into a 14 twist strand. I don't know what the hell was going on with that wig, but it just wasn't doing it for me. Okay. It just wasn't doing it for me. And like I said, I have come out here with some busted wigs on before. So I got a whole lot of nerve, but bitch, I'm using the nerve that I got. Okay. So anyway, the mom is like, Brittany made a slip up and she said, this time we cooked it together. So that means that mommy has been over before and has had a meal. So this wasn't the first time, in my opinion, that mommy was eating with him. Because why would you say this time we cooked it together? They got to watch the little slip up to edit. Somebody missed it on the editing floor. Somebody got it. Somebody off their job. Somebody need to be fired, bitch. So anyway, we're pretending like they are, that this is the first time that mama has met him. And so they are sitting there and, mama's asking him, how did he get into the drug game? Where did he grow up at? Mama said he grew up in the suburbs and stuff like that. Even if you grow up in the suburbs, some parts of the suburbs got some rough patches, bitch, okay? Like DC is block by block, bitch. You just don't know which block is hot until you get up on it and your feet get to burning, okay? That's if you ain't grown up here, okay? But the block is hot, okay? Around the corner, like I said, it's block for block. So anyway, he was talking about, burglary and robbing the CVS's and stuff like that. And, he tried to explain the difference between robbery and burglary. Bitch, anywhere go around, you was taking somebody else's that you ain't had no right to. And so, Brittany was like, I just can't imagine seeing him in no black mask and all that. Bitch, yes, you can. Don't you make him put it on when y'all play at night? Bitch, y'all be playing cops and robbers in the bed. I'm about to call her name, but I ain't gonna call her name. Not tonight, I'm not. Okay, next time I will. So anyway, he was like, so she was like, I can't even imagine him being, I can imagine Ray doing it. So the father said, did you ever look in the mirror, Ray, and say, I shouldn't be doing this? He said, yeah, I said that. But at that time I had lost my mama. I was grieving. And the money was good. Okay. He said the money was good. So she was like, was you selling it and producing it and cutting it and all that? He was like, I was doing all that ass off. So, the mother was like, well, these little charges and stuff that you got on you, is this going to prevent you from buying a house? Bitch, your daughter got one that he living in just fine. He already did his picking, okay? And his picker was on. He already living in a house. The house, she paying a note on that. He'll get 50 cents a month towards the house and the food and, the macaroni and stuff that he throws in the trash can. Okay, so he good on that, mama. She was like, well, this is my daughter, Well, your daughter has already made her decision. There ain't nothing that you can say or do to prevent your daughter from being with Ray. Your daughter does not honor what you say, mama. She doesn't honor what the daddy say. She do what she want to do. She fly by the seat of her pants. When we first met Brittany made it very, very clear that she was a roughneck and she didn't give a damn about her parents, okay? She said that, she gonna do her thing. Nobody gonna like it, but fuck it, she like it, she gonna do it. Girl, whatever, mama. It's a done deal with your daughter. So anyway, the mother tried to pretend as if, Brittany has some class. But as far as I'm concerned, Ray got more than her. He's very poised. He's soft-spoken. He's respectful. He know how to sit in the chair and be still, bitch. He knows how to obey. You know what I'm saying? You can't find a better a prisoner, okay? Because as far as I'm concerned, Brittany got this. These glasses is dirty. Brittany got this mofo on lockdown. Okay, y'all, I got to clean my glasses because I can't see a goddamn. Okay. Just do it this way right now. But so, the mother was, like, you're going to have to get a career and you're going to have to get this and you, okay, you're going to go in there for right now, but I don't know what you're talking about, boo. Is it no moderators out here or did they just miss that? Because what we not going to do is that. So the next time I'm going to keep my glass. See, God always had me put my glasses on. So anyway, Brittany did, she is, oh, okay, because I timed her out. Okay. I don't even know who that is, Mary. We'll talk about it later on. I don't know that person to be a regular subscriber. I don't know who that is. That's just somebody that's mad. Okay, so anyway, so Brittany decides that, her mother decides that, if they have forgiveness. And, Ray tells them that he owes, $143,000 in restitution. And they ask, well, Ray, is this going to affect Brittany? He said, no, it's just going to affect me because if I don't pay it, they're going to put a warrant out for my arrest. Bitch, it's going to affect Brittany. You can sit there and lie and kiki and do all of that kind of stuff and tell mama what you want to tell mama. But, okay, it's going to affect. Now, here's the thing. Here's the kicker as far as I'm concerned about this particular couple that you could tell this is shady. The father is always around. The father has been to their house. He done had drinks. The father been there. So the damn father been sitting up there telling the mother the whole entire time what the hell's been going on. It just is what it is. So anyway, I just think it's a bull crap story because now she's talking about her birthday is coming up and she wants to go to Miami and, her sister and them going and she, showed these ratchet ass pictures. She says she drinks from the bottle, she's just wild and ratchet. And Ray is like, how we going to go to Miami. I need to talk to my probation officer, knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. She didn't invited all these people, but yet and still she says that this is supposed to be, a trip for her and her boo thing. And I'm thinking, okay, so are they swingers or what? Because if you're going with your boo thing and this is what you want, right, to be on vacation with your man, why in the hell would you invite your girlfriends and stuff for your birthday? She said that, that girls go out. We'll just go out without Ray. You ain't got to be dragging his ass around because he worrying about whether or not he going to be, getting locked up somewhere in Miami. And she's like, would I do all this and then jeopardize your life? You goddamn Skippy, you would. The next couple that I want to talk about, y'all, is Deonte and Mama, Nika, and Derek. So Deonte is telling them that he wants to go to this cotton freaking wedding. And so Derek is like, the fuck for the fuck what? So Derek is kirking out and saying, what you going for? You going to be a bridesmaid? You going to wear a dress? What you going to do? You going to be the ring bearer? Okay. And so, his mother has already stopped the bus, right? Okay. So your son is now on the back of it. You're going to have to get the hamburger helper and a bus driver to help you, with adjusting Deonte's helmet in the back of that. Okay. So Deonte is like, part of me is saying that I shouldn't go. And the other part of me is saying that she needs to be rescued, that she done found herself getting into some bull with the Tia, and I got to go save Nicole because there's a reason why Nicole want me there. Derek said, bitch, the only relationship that you and Nicole have ever had is you swiping your freaking credit card, swiping up in this. Okay. The mother was like, the fuck is you going for? I just want you to be done with this. I want this to be over. You need to just leave her alone. Okay. So Deonte was like, I feel like, Nicole is being manipulated. So the mother was like, it's funny how you can see that she's being manipulated, but you can't see your own self being manipulated. She said this was a daggone setup and a trap from the beginning. This wasn't nothing but a money grab. And Mama is absolutely correct. And Deonte don't want to hit it. I think that Deonte, that there's a resentment. It's some kind of way that he has towards his mother, because when a mother is talking to you like that, and you're talking back the way that you're talking back, and you just dismissing totally what your mom is saying, there's some kind of resentment there between you and your mama. And you got to get that straight. Because if you don't get that straight, every woman that you mess with going to be a piece of. Now, Mama may not always be right, but damn it, she in the neighborhood. Okay? All right? She's in the game. And Deonte, you need to listen to your mama. Because your mama said, I don't want you to go to that wedding at all. Then Derek, who's sitting up there talking about, he ain't for it. All of a sudden now Derek for it, because he's talking about he done got divorced a couple of times, and you got to make sure that they remember love everlasting, that took, the last coins about his account, I guess, is what he was saying. But, and he's like, I'm for the drama. But if that's your boy, you shouldn't be for that drama. You need to be telling that mofo, don't show up. Don't go down there. Don't do nothing. But I understand what Derek is saying, because I probably would be wanting to go and sneak down myself and see, what pop off and everything. But I don't have an understanding as to what is going on with Deonte's brain, where he thinks that Nicole, because when his mother says something, he said, Mom, she cries at the sight of me. She cries at the sight of you, Deonte, because the money is not coming. She's not able to swipe or no swiping. She's not able to grab the funds the way that she has to. And she got to go back and deal with Tia because she coming broken hearted and nothing in her hand. That's why she's crying. She's crying because maybe she needs something else from you. I don't know. But bitch, she's not crying because she love you or she needs to be rescued by your ass. The mama said you can't even rescue your damn self. And that's the show enough true. Stop the bus, goddammit. Stop the bus. Okay? And let him out. Okay? He been licking enough windows, and I got the fumes the exhaust that got to his ass. Sit him in the front of the bus, okay? Strap him up, okay? Put him on a wheelchair lift. Let him just ride up and down, on that stopped ass bus. But it's too much. It's too much. The last couple that I want to talk about is Lacey. No. We gotta talk about Puppy. Puppy that went to her mama house, and she's basically, her mama is sick. We know Puppy's mother is sick. Puppy goes to her mother house because she's now got to deal with this warrant. And so, she's talking to her mother, and her mother is sick, and she's grieving, and she wants Puppy to turn herself in. Puppy, turn your in. Okay, so you can do your prison stint, and then you can get the hell out, and you can live the rest of your life. But nah, Puppy calls Amber. She talks to Amber about it. Amber said, "Let me call my probationary officer and see, what they could do for you and all of that kind of stuff." And so, meantime, and in between time, Puppy goes back home, and she's talking to Amber and everything, and she's got to hang Amber hung up because she was at work. And then, her boo thing comes in there. And, he's like, I just want to be with you, woo. So she's like, I got a warrant because, and I got to turn myself in. And so he sits there and he text messaged her and says, "Hey, will you marry me?" And so she's sitting on one sofa. He's sitting on another sofa. And she's like, "For real? Why would you text me something like this? Are you serious?" He was like, "Yeah, and I got this ring." Hold on, let me take my thumb ring off. "Okay, ring, don't show off." So he said, "I got this ring." She was like, "Oh my God, where you get that from?" He was like, "I had this ring for a while. It don't fit me, but it may just fit you perfectly." And so, they leaning over from sofa to sofa. And he like, "Let me see." He said, "Oh yeah, that fit." Puppy was like, "Oh my God, you really want to marry me? Don't play. I ain't never been engaged." He was like, "I know, but I do. I really truly believe this guy like her, but he about to fuck her life up because she running." Puppy says she wants to run. When she gets afraid, she's a runner. And he said, "Bitch, we can run together." They about to straight up be Bonnie and Clyde. They straight about to just run for them lives. Okay? Hold on, y'all. Thank you so much, Fog Dust, for the $4.99 super chat. Happy Thanksgiving, Auntie. I'm grateful to have you here to review my favorite trash TV. Oh, happy Thanksgiving. Right back to you, Fog Dust. Love you, boo. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you, y'all. Happy Thanksgiving. So, she was like, "Well, why would you send me a text message?" He said, "It was cute, right?" I thought it was cute too. I thought it was cute. I know it was fucked up. I wouldn't want it that way, but I really did think that it was cute. It fit Puppy. Okay? It fit her. Now, it wouldn't have fit me, and it probably wouldn't have fit y'all. But I truly did think that it was just a nice, cute little gesture that her little man did for her. So I did like that. Okay. The last couple we want to talk about is Shane and Lacey. Lacey and Shane are in a bad place. Lacey slept on the sofa. She did not sleep with Shane because allegedly they went to a counselor. The lady didn't look like a counselor, and I couldn't understand why they were sitting under the stairs at Amityville Harbor. Bitch, we gonna go hit on the move past that. So they sitting there and they're talking and everything, and he was like, "You slept on the sofa," and she was like, "Yeah, I was pretty angry when I got home." And then so, she was like, he was like, "But you said, you didn't want to be married to me and all this kind of stuff." And she said, "That's not what I was saying. I was saying that, I couldn't relate to you." Lacey, we heard what you said. We heard what the fuck you said. And what you said you meant. And now on the back next day, she backpedaling and pussy popping because she know that the situation is really bad. She said that she felt abandoned by him. She felt like he abandoned the child. And some of the that Shane was doing did deserve Shane to walk by himself. I'm not even going to lie about it. He did. He deserved a lot of what she gave him, because you don't get somebody to have a baby by you and then all of a sudden now you switch in and all this kind of stuff. It wasn't right. I didn't like it at all, right? So anyway, Shane and Lacey decide, she tells Shane, it's not all your fault, Shane. Some of this is my fault as well, which I thought was cool because Lacey was finally taking ownership. The last couple of weeks we have seen, or last couple of episodes, we have seen Lacey trying to tell him about John. When they was at the lie detector, when they were at the lie detective joint, what do you call a person that gives a lie detector test? A lie detective? Bitch, I don't know. But anyway, when they was there, she said, ask me any question you want. When they were in the parking lot, ask me any question you want. He never asked about John. But you could tell that Lacey wanted him to ask about John. And so now here they are, and we see them the next time. They sit up there, they crying, they boo-hooing together. Let's cry together. And we cried. Do y'all remember that? We cried together. And then we made love with John. She slept with John and not her husband. And Shane asked her about John. An altercation happened that Lacey would not talk about at all. Lacey was jumping around it. She was evading the conversation. Whatever happened, she called the police. And we know Lacey is quick to call the police. She called the police. Her children were out the house. Of course, they was with the father. And then Lacey said that she went out for drinks and all that and made wild, passionate sex. I was going to say love. Sex with John all night long. All night long. Hey. And I don't even think they still together. I think they're still broken up. But anyway, you weren't expecting that, Linda B? I wasn't expecting that ending to the line of the song. Oh, she did what she did. I don't know what's going on with her and Shane, but I know that she has been on social media. They've been dragging the fuck out each other. Do I believe that Shane like men? Yeah. And ain't nothing wrong with it. He just needed to tell Lacey. Lacey needed John to fulfill all those things that she is empty, that are empty in her life. And John can't fill them either. Because if John can fill them, she wouldn't have ever went to Shane. She wouldn't have ever went to Shane. But anyway, y'all, this is the end of my review. Thank you all so much for being here. I love you all to pieces. Thank you so much, Fog Dust, for the super chat. I love you all. Thank you to my new member. I am so happy that you have joined the family, boo. Thank you to my moderators who always keep the room nice and safe. Until next time, happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. If I don't see you or you don't watch another review that I do, maybe you just come here just for this one. Happy Thanksgiving to you or yours. Please stay safe and keep your prayers out for the people. I believe it was in Wisconsin. The tragedy in Wisconsin. I believe it was yesterday, last night, or even today. Y'all, let's keep them in our prayers. Love y'all. Bye, y'all.